Hi everybody, Alex Bax here, and today I'm gonna show you guys one of my 7 level 99s of Season 5 in Diablo 2 Resurrected. First, I want to say a big thank you for you guys that watched the other videos of my other builds. Leave in the comments below what you think about these builds. Should I keep doing more build videos? Should I bring another things to you guys? What do you guys want to see? Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends if you want to support me. Thank you very much. Alright guys, so here's my build. This is a Tesladin, Dream Paladin, right? It's a build that relies on using Dream Helmet and a Dream Shield, right? I have this Dream Shield on a Sacred Targe. The Sacred Targe or the Sacred Rondash are the best bases for this build. I think that the Sacred Targe is better because it has a little bit more block, so it's, to me, the best option. But you can also make it in a Vortex Shield, in a Kuras Shield, any shield that you prefer, right? But if you are looking for that, like, perfect, I would say that Sacred Targe is the best option for you. I put the helmet in a Bone Visage just for style points, right? It looks good. It looks better in the old graphics in my opinion, but it also looks good in the D2R, right? In the amulet here, I'm using a High Lord's Wrath to give me more attack speed. In the armor, I'm using the Jeweler's Wormhide of the Whale. That's what I used up to level 99. But you can also be using like Enigma, and then you can maybe put like a Spirit Shield in the offhand with Wizard Spike, or a Wand, right, with faster hit recovery. Faster cast rate. But in here, I was using a Spirit Shield on the offhand and a Call to Arms. This combo I was using to BO myself for like declone kills and stuff. If someone needed help, right, I could just help with this Paladin. It is very powerful to kill like bosses and stuff. I'm gonna show you guys the gameplay in a bit. But yeah, if you put the Enigma on, you make sure you put like something with cast speed, right? I was playing with the Wormhide of the Whale, because then I put 4 facets here and I get 20% more damage and the 20% enemy lightning resistance, right? In the weapon here, like for the main weapon, I had 3 choices, right? All the 3 choices were good, and I'm gonna tell you guys which is better for what. I used all 3 of them, and I could feel what was better for each situation, right? If you had a terror zone with monsters that were not lightning immunes, for example, some places in Act 3 that have like, or Act 1, right? Act 1 monsters that doesn't have a lot of lightning immunes, for example, if you have Cold Plains, Terror Zone, Dark Wood with a lot of Fallens, right, in the caves and stuff, I think that this was the best weapon. A Phase Blade with 6 5/5 facets. It gives 30% damage, less 30% elemental resistance. That's a good option for those places where there's no immunes and there's like more like squishy monsters. And why do I say this? Because then your aura pulses will kill them faster, right? So if you want that effect of your pulses killing everything while you just walk, the walk simulator, this was the good choice. What I had here was as well as a Stormlash, a perfect roll Stormlash with 5/5 facet. This was really good for the boss kills. It's like the best option. If I could, I would get Stormlash in an Ethereal Scourge and I put a Zod on it. Just because having to repair all the time, it was kind of annoying. What really matters here is the 15% chance to cast Static Field on Strike. This was very nice for boss kills, and also like all the damage, the attack speed, you know, a lot of lightning damage for single target. So this was the very nice for like single target boss, like Diablo clone kills and those types of things. This was like the go-to weapon, right? This is what I felt, okay? And the third option is a Crescent Moon Phase Blade. This was also amazing. This was like amazing for places where, for example, the cow level, you know, if you wanted to do like a cow TZ, or anywhere that had a lot of lightning immune monsters, the Crescent Moon has the 7% chance to cast Static Field. It's half of the Stormlash, but this is more helpful for bosses, right? So it's like a mid ground between the Clear Speed one, like this one, and the Stormlash, the single target, more like single target focused one. This was like the mid ground between them, right? It was good for boss, but also good for places with mobs and stuff. It was more like one is focused in like the pulse of the aura and the lightning damage from the pulses and the strike, right? And like squishy monsters where the static field doesn't really shine. But this one also has the static field and like a lot of other things that makes you kill like bosses, makes you kill faster like cows. If you go like in a cow hell, the cow king, if it has like it, most of the times it's just immune to lightning, right? Because the lightning ants mod. And cows itself, the cow has, I think it's 50 lightning res or something. I don't remember exactly now, but they have like a higher lightning resistance. And this Crescent Moon helps with that because it has the last 35 enemy lightning resistance. This line alone, it's really good for those areas which the monsters are immune or they have light resist, right? In the gloves I'm using a Lane of Hands. The ring is a Mana Leech ring with resistances, lightning resistance to compensate the Crack of the Heavens, and some attack rating and life. It could be better, but that's what I had, so I just went with it. This is much harder to get items in hardcore than it is in softcore. So if you play softcore, you probably can get yourself like a much better ring than this. Belt, I was using Verdungos. It was not perfect, but it had 40 vitality and 15% physical damage reduction, so it was perfect for me. Like I said, in hardcore, it's so hard to get items with like fully perfect rolls. Maybe it get better if more people come play hardcore. Maybe you guys start playing hardcore with me, it would be better, you know. I had a perfect roll Ravenfrost, some boots with attack rating, faster run walk, and triple res, cold, lightning, and fire. And in the offhand, you can also have the option of putting a lower res wand, right? For example, the times when I was doing Diablo clones to help people, I could just put this on up, you know, and just kill it very, very fast. In the charms here, I have a bunch of all resist charms like lightning charms, cold, poison, a bunch of like 5 ORS, 5 faster heat recovery, 1 to 45 lightning damage with 20 life, faster heat recovery with lightning poison res, 20 life attack rating. In the charms here you can play with whatever you prefer, like I have a 3 maximum damage here. You can put some 3 20s if you have them, like 3 max damage, 20 attack rating. But these are the main ones, right? A Hellfire Torch, Paladin, Annihilus, and a Crack of Heavens. The other ones you can just play around and see what you prefer. I preferred having like more resists because sometimes some people asked me help with Ubers, so I could help in like mini Ubers and in Ubers and just have more resistance, right? On the skills here, I put 1 point in everything here up to Holy Shield, and I maxed Holy Shield. Holy Shield is a very nice defensive mechanic for your Paladin. In hardcore, it's always good to max it. Maybe in softcore or some PvP softcore builds it's not, but like to me this is very nice. It boosts your defense by a lot and also gives you more block. So I maxed it out. I also maxed Zeal. Zeal increases your attack rating and, you know, some damage and stuff. I didn't put points in sacrifice. I know there's like you get more damage from the sacrifice, but I didn't really care for it. I was more into the attack rating. In the offensive auras here, 1 point until conviction, and then you max out the conviction. I mean, you don't really need to max it out, you just need level 25. In here, as you can see, I passed one level of the level 25. I'm in front here, let me remove. So here I have level 26 conviction. Level 25 conviction, you already have the maximum possible penalty to the monster in resistance, right? It already gives you 100 less 150 resist to the monsters, right? But this is with the battle command, and sometimes when my battle command ran out, or if I didn't want to play with, like I said, I was killing like a Diablo clone or something, and then I didn't have my call to arms to PO myself, I was just using like this. I could have my conviction in level 25 without the battle command, right? So yeah, but you can put up until you get level 25, okay? Level 25 is the go-to. In defensive auras, I put maximum in resist lightning and maximum in salvation. Salvation and resist lightning are the synergies to holy shock. And that's how I played it. I just picked the synergies because then they interact with the rune words. In the mercenary here, I picked the same as my spear zone, the same as my ES Sork. I think this is like my favorite setup, man. Since they made the cure rune word, like this became one of my favorite mercs for builds in the game, you know. It's basically an insight merc with Chains of Honor and Cure. The Prayer Merc on Act 2 will get one extra skill from the Chains of Honor, 2 extra skills, and it will interact with the cleansing aura from the cure and also from the meditation from the weapon. So that means whenever you get like let's say here you have a level 21 prayer, right? It heals 27 health per second. If you have like a cleansing and meditation, since they have synergy with prayer, they will also apply the heal of prayer. So instead of 20 something, we will have like 70 something regen, right? It's like a very nice passive life regen, but then you also have like the removal, the curse removal, right? You could use if you want cleansing, but I didn't really want to waste points in here, because I wanted to max out my Holy Shield and max out my Zeal, and that only happened after I was level 99. This is a TZ level 96. It has some lightning immune monsters, like these birds here, these guys, like, but doesn't really matter because the conviction will just obliterate them, right? It just reduces their resistance. And as you can see, my merc is just providing me with a lot of regen, so it makes me a lot tanky. And yes, like the melee builds in this game are a little bit lacking of damage if compared to others, right? Like a Mosaic Assassin, for example. But that doesn't mean this build isn't fun, right? Like I loved playing this build to 99. It was very, very fun. It felt very powerful. I was like, oops, I forgot my Holy Shield. Yeah, there you go. Even safer now, right? So it was a very fun build to get 99. It was a bit slower than the others, right? Because it's a melee build. But as you can see, it can kill everything on the path, on the way, right? Everything that stands in front of me just dies, right? And one of the best things about Paladins, Zeal Paladin, being like a Dragon Dean or a Tesladin, and this I'm gonna show you guys, is this. This is the best thing of all, playing with the controller. So yeah, playing with this build with a controller is amazing, guys. Like, this is my favorite character to play with controller. It's so chill that you can just, you know, kill stuff. It feels like you're playing, you know, console game, and it's a very fun. I sometimes even prefer like playing a Paladin, a Zeal Paladin with the controller, than I do with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, as you can see, I got cursed now, right? But look at this, since my merc has the cure helmet, I'm just gonna regen back. I don't even need the leech, like the life is just going up and up, as you can see, and it's gone. Like the amplifier is already gone, you see. So that's why like Cure Merc for hardcore, like playing with a Cure helmet, Chains of Honor and Insight, it's my favorite. If I can have like a conviction from somewhere, right? Either being like a self-wielding Infinity, or if I'm playing with a Paladin, right? Like a Dream Paladin or a Dragon. I know you could also put like a Rogue from Act 1 with Faith Bow. They are very underrated from players, but they are very good, right? The Faith Bow will give you like a lot of attack speed and, you know, with fanaticism. So yeah, there are other options, right? You can also use the Act 5 Merc if you want. They're also cool, right? You can make like yourself some nice rune words to put on him. I saw someone playing with double crescent moons for static on Act 5 Merc. That was all very interesting, right? It's nice that D2R gave us more options, right? I wish that they were implementing more variety for those matters, right? Not just the mercs, but the whole game, right? Everything that have more options is good. But yeah, this build is very beefy. As you can see, it's a very beefy build. It's the type of build that you just play if you wanna chill, you know, and slay some demons. It's not as fast as like a Java Zone, for example, or anything crazy, but it's a very fun build, you know. So yeah, in the stats here, I put the strength until I could use all my gear. I put dexterity until I can have like 75 block with my holy shield, and the remaining points I put in vitality for life, right? I have some differences in if I want to swap to Enigma and then I use like this, you know, that requires a bit more or stuff, but like check on what you have on your gear and always use strength that you need until you use your gear, 75 block with the level of holy shield that you have. Always like check when you put an extra point of holy shield, just put your holy shield back again, and then you check your dexterity with chance to block, right? So you don't waste extra points. And the remaining points you just put vitality. This build was very fun to play to level 99. I really appreciated the gameplay of this Paladin. It's a very chill gameplay. It was slow, but it was fun. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. I see you guys in the Season 6. If you want to hop on my channel on Twitch, I will be farming for more 99s there. If you just want to chill and have some chat and watch some gameplay, and you know, you play in your games and I play in mine, and you just share like our journeys, right? You tell me what you drop, you see what I drop, and that's it. I hope you guys have an awesome time in Ladder 6, and thank you very much for watching. I see you in the next one.